how does matter responds to light? Depending on that, we classify materials or matter into 3 categories, right? So how does matter responds to light, or how does objects respond to light? Based on that, we classify matter into 3 categories, right? The first category that we have is transparent. So what are transparent objects?
Which are objects, but they are not visible. Like water is an object. We drink water, but we can't see it because the color of it is transparent. When the water is together, it's blue. And mirror also has
well, I understand. Response
the mirror
of matter. Mirror is transparent?
Yes, sir. No, we can see it.
So mirror is transparent. We can see it. So what is the objects which you can't see are transparent? That's what you want to say. Let me see who is answering so that I have an idea.
No, sir, I am not saying that. I am saying that the objects which are transparent, we can see them, but actually they are having no color.
Okay, objects which are visible but which do not have colors, they are transparent?
Sir, the object transparent, no color and
yeah. Yashika, you can give the answer. Let's give chance to Yashika. Yes, Yashika. Yashika, can you give answer?
objects which we can see through our transparent objects.
Can you repeat it? Objects? Okay, so your answer is objects which we can see. Answer. So we have one answer.
Can I, sir?
Some of the answers that are given.
So can I?
Okay. Nirbhay, can you go ahead? Sahib, you already given an answer, right?
Sir, objects that have no color and we can't see is called transparent objects.
So objects which we can't see are transparent objects. Without color. Yes, Neha.
It is a medium substance through which light can be propagated easily.
What is the word that you used? Propaged. What is
that? Is not clear, sir, because last class you told one word, no? That was not clear to me. Travel easily.
Okay.
Travel easily.
So don't propagate. I think propagate. Okay, fine. It means travels through. Also, don't choose any definition which you don't understand. Fine. Okay. So yeah. Now, so objects through which light can propagate easily. We'll try to put it in simpler words so that everybody can understand. Well, so let me sum and give you the right definition of a transparent object. Now, there is a misconception about it. Now, when we say an object is transparent, that means it allows light falling on it to pass. How do we define transparent objects? Objects which allow light to pass through them are called transparent objects. I hope that is clear, all of you. So, what are transparent objects? Transparent objects, I can define it as objects which allow light to pass. So I'll not use the word propagate. Okay, so objects which allow light to pass through them are called transparent objects. Quickly write it down. We'll see the examples. And
Sir, your voice is breaking.
It's okay. Yeah. Is it better now? Can you hear it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All of you quickly take down the definition of transparent objects. Objects which allow light to pass through them are known as transparent objects. I repeat, objects which allow light to pass through them are known as transparent objects. Is that clear?
You are now clear.
Perfect. Okay, yeah. So now we are done that. Can you give me examples of transparent objects? Any examples of transparent objects?
Transparent balls.
Yes.
Transparent balls. Anything?
Bottles. Transparent bottles.
Transparent water, clear glass.
Clear glass. Okay. Water.
Air.
Transparent.
All of you can type your responses. Please type your responses. Yeah, please type your responses so that I know who is answering what, right? Because all of you are talking together, I'm not able to understand anything. Yeah, quickly type your responses. Haripriya says water, Sahib says water, Aditya says glass. Vivan, glasses. Very good. Air, water, clear glass. Alia has so many examples. Okay. Transparent ball, Sahib. Very good. Pragya. Gems, diamond and crystals. Okay. Glass windows. Yashika. Very good. I still have people. Nirbhay, any answer? I want you to type down the answer. Nirbhay, Anjali. Anjali has not been answering. Aditya. Aditya, even you, I don't see any answers coming from you. Okay. Anything that comes to your mind when you think about a transparent object. Okay, need not painted color. Fine. Even I didn't knew. Pragya, any
I have a
same
doubt.
or same? Pragya, Bhagwat and Pragya. Just a second, Neha. Pragya, Bhagwat and Pragya, are you same or different people?
Not the same.
Pragya,
Same.
you're the same? Okay, fine. Okay. Yes, Neha, you wanted to say something. Please, Neha, you had a doubt.
Yes, sir. My doubt is if in a paper an oil falls, is it transparent?
No, it is not transparent, but that's called translucent. That we'll discuss in a while. It's not yet transparent.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So let me write down the examples and then we'll try to understand that. So what is it? Example, I'll say clean water, right? Pure, then unpainted glass or a plain glass. Fine. These are the two things which I can be very sure. Of course, you told me poly bags, transparent poly bags and all those things also. So now if I want to understand this, let's say this is a transparent glass, right? Now, if there is a source here, there is a source of light. It might be a luminous source or non-luminous source. What is happening? The light is going and pass. So when the light is, what is happening to light? Light pass. Then this object is what? This object. I hope it is clear. Okay. Now,
Sir?
yes.
Sir, mirror is a transparent object.
I'll give you the next example that will make things clear. Right? I'll just try to analyze this and then understand whether mirror is a transparent object or not. Fine. So how do we see objects, or when are objects visible to us?
When
So if an object
when
is
there
visible
is a
to us,
light, when there are light and
if there is light, that's enough. Object will be visible.
no,
So
sir,
what
there
would-
is one more thing. If we
Sir,
are able,
if
if
there
we
is
are having
light,
eyes, because
Neela,
of eyes.
Neela, please hold on for a while. Yes. Yeah, Sahib, you can go ahead. Then I'll give chance to Neela. Yes, Sahib.
We only can't see with light. We need eyes also to see.
Wonderful,
the things.
wonderful. We need eyes also to see. Wonderful. So we'll look at the phenomena that happens when objects are visible to us. Neela, you want to say something? Now you can say. Neela, can you say, you wanted to say something? I interrupted you.
Sir, no, sir, we can see our eyes and see also that one.
Oh, you wanted to say eyes are also necessary. Perfect. Yeah, Yashika, you wanted to say something?
When a light energy is forcing towards the object.
When light energy is
Towards the object.
okay. So let me explain it in a better way. Fine. So when do we see object? So no, let's say there is an object here. There is an object. Light falls on the object and it gets reflected and enters our eye. Getting it? So what should happen? Light falling on the object is reflected from the object and enters our eye. Then this object, the common situation that I always take while explaining light to students, you go into a dark room and put on the light. Then what happens? Suddenly everything is visible. Now why everything in the room is visible at that point of time? Light from the tube light or whatever bulb that you have in your room is falling everything and the reflected light.
Autism.
I hope got it. So under what condition you see objects? When light from a source falls on the objects and is reflected into your eyes. Any doubt in this?
No,
Any doubt?
sir.
No doubt. Perfect. So now, why you're not able to see objects which are behind you? Why we are only able to see objects which are in front of us?
Sir, then mirror
Can you repeat your question?
Sir, can you repeat your question?
The question is why we are able to see only objects which are in front of us. What is the reason that we are able to see objects only which are in front of us?
Can I try?
Sir, can I try?
Can I try?
Nirbhay.
After that, can I try?
Yeah, after that, let's see. Nirbhay, go ahead.
Sir, we are only able to see the object that are front of us because light is only coming on them, not the other object.
Okay, taken, granted, accepted, I should say.
Sir.
Pragya, yes.
Sir, I
Yeah, Sahib, bolo.
Sir, I agree with the point that the light is on the object, we can able to see, but there is one more reason. We only don't see the object that is in front of you. We can see all the four sides, but when we are seeing an object, the things which are at the other side, they are blur. Like we are able to see all around, but we are seeing the particular object, only that is a clear vision we can see.
I will get back to you, Sahib. Yes, that's a good attempt, but you have confused everyone. Okay, so we'll discuss about this point also in a while. Fine, I'll get back to you. Somebody else wanted to say something. Pragya is saying that circles of our eyes can only see the objects that reflect light in front of us. We cannot move our neck. Perfect. So we cannot move our neck 360 degrees. That's also a reason. But if I'm seeing, no, I'm not turning my neck, then what is happening? I'm only able to see the objects which are in front of us. We're not able to see the objects which are behind us. The reason for that is what? Because our eyes are in front of us. So only the light from an object which is in front of my eyes is able to enter my eye. There is one more reason that we'll be discussing a little later. Fine. So as of now, why only the objects which are in front of us able to, I mean, if this is an eye, this is an eye. Now object is here, light falls on this and comes back. Now, we have the whole body, the whole head. If object is here, light falling on this will come and strike my head, and my head cannot see things. Light has to enter the eye. Only then the object can be seen by the eye. I hope that's clear. So only the light from objects which are in front of the eyes can be reflected into eyes. That's why we see only objects which are in Agni. Yeah, perfect. We cannot move our neck in 360 degrees. I remember seeing some movies in which some ghosts can do that, but of course humans can't do it. Okay. Now let's see. Now let's try to understand that what is a transparent object and answer the question that somebody asked, whether mirror is transparent or not. What is necessary for us to see an object? Establish that light falls on the object and is reflected from the object to the eye. Now let's say I have a source of light here. So I have a source of light here, and I have a transparent object here, right? Now there is an object here. There is an object here. There is an object here, or I'll say there is an observer. I'm standing here. Observer is I or you. So there is an observer whose eye is here. Now, can the observer see the source of light? This is transparent. Can the observer see the source of light? If this is transparent.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. All of you agree? Yes. Why? Because the light from the source is entering the eyes of the observer, right? Light from the source is entering the eyes of the observer. Neha, can you mute yourself?
But I want. Sorry, sir.
Okay, Neha, fine. Yeah, because I'm hearing a lot of noise from your side. Fine. So now let's see. So there is a source here. The light from the source is entering the eyes of the observer. So what can I say? Is source visible or not? Source is visible. This is clear to all of you. Now, this is what? A transparent object. Now, is this transparent object visible to this person? Is the transparent object visible to the person? Yes.
Yes,
or
sir.
no?
Yes.
Let me take a poll. No, let me take a poll for this because I need to see how many of you understood what is a transparent object. So, is the transparent object visible or not? So here is the poll. Please cast your vote.
But sir, it was not clear. Once more, please.
Can I repeat the question? See, there is a source, there is a transparent object between the source and observer, and we have answered that observer can see the source. That was the first question, and all of you answered it. My next question for which the poll is the transparent object visible to the observer?
Sir,
is the transparent
share
object
the
visible?
poll? Sir, can you share the poll?
Yeah, I have shared it. You're not getting it?
Sir, a yes or no came and
Oh, you want me to share the
yes.
results of the poll? Just a second. I need Pragya. Okay, one Pragya is answered. Anjali has not yet answered. No problem, Neha. What you can do is you can just log out and log in again. If I'm audible to you, please log out and log in. And okay, so let me share the poll. So this is the result. So 9 of you say that it would be visible, and 2 of you say that it wouldn't be visible. Right? So let me check who are the persons who say no. So the people who say no, can you tell, because majority says yes, let's go to the minority. The people who say no, Can you tell me why is it no? Why would
Sir,
it not be visible?
Sir, what is the S?
S is it is visible and no is it is not.
No, it is written S on the board now. No, I am saying it is written S on the board.
S is the source. S represents source.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
I think it is yes.
You think it is yes. So the people who say no, can you tell me why? Why it is not? Avni, the poll has ended.
So because it is a transparent object and it has no color.
Because it is transparent object and it has no color. Okay, that's why you say it is not visible. Any other explanation why it is not visible? Avni, the poll has just expired, but you can tell me the answer. Didn't you cast your vote? Avni, you can just tell me the answer. What do you think? Would the transparent object be visible or not? Yeah, now the people who said yes, okay, visible. So the people who say yes, can you tell me why is it visible? So Avni says as we can touch it, it is visible.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, the sources can be seen to our eyes. So we can see it.
So we can see the source. Like water is also a transparent source, so we can see water, touch water.
Okay, I understand. So,
So because it is
light fall on it is visible.
so I understood. I understood because light falls on it, it is visible to us. Okay. Now let's again go back to what we said. Yeah, all of you just hold on for a while.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Sir, this is Vivan's father.
Yes, sir.
We are not
Yes,
able
sir.
to see any slide, any presentation, neither you or anything. I don't know. Either we have not been set up properly, or do we need to press some extra button somewhere?
No. Can you see the board that is there?
It says "Welcome to virtual classroom."
Just above that, can you see a board, a whiteboard?
No, it is just two arrows are just revolving. One after the other. Nothing.
Nothing else. It's not loading. So you can just log out and log in again. And
Sure, I'll just do that. Thank you.
yeah. Thank you. Okay. So now see here. The next thing. Now, how did we define? I mean, what is the condition for an object to be visible? An object is visible if light falls on it, gets reflected and enters your eyes, right?
Yes.
Now,
That's why I did it. Yes.
so now light is falling on this, right? Now, is it being reflected?
Yes,
It's
because
not
it is a
reflected, it is just
transparent.
passing. Yeah, it is just transparent, it is passing. Okay, so that means light is feeling that there is nothing present. So because you are seeing the light from the source, what will you see? You will see the source, but you can't see the transparent object. So if it is a transparent object, it will not. I hope you're able to understand that. If it is a
Sir,
transparent object,
but I think, sir, it would be visible. Like light
okay.
has came to a transparent object. The
Okay.
shadow
I'll
will
give you
take the
another
place.
example. Yeah,
so
Shahid,
can you
there
give
would be
an
no-
example?
I'll give you an example.
Again, I can't understand.
Okay, I'll give you an example which will make things clearer to you. You've gone to shopping malls and you might have seen, big shops have a glass wall, right?
Yeah.
And you can see everything that is kept inside the shop. Sure, I know you can see through the glass walls and you can see everything that is kept inside the shop. But
Yes.
unless and until you carefully observe and go and touch it, you'll not know there is a glass.
No, sir, it is visible. The glass
No,
wall.
it is actually visible because it is not perfectly transparent. If it is a perfect transparent glass wall, it would, or there is a common situation that happens, like sometimes what happens if there are big glass walls and sometimes you go and hit them because you feel that there is nothing existing there, but when you go and hit them you understand that there is a glass wall.
But sir, we understand that there is transparent. I have also some transparent things. When I took them and see them, a little bit face come, that the size of all, a little bit face
Yes.
come. From that we can know that there is a transparent ball or
Okay.
anything other objects.
Yeah.
So
Sahib. Yeah, Nirbhay.
I have a transparent ball. If we put in this water, it doesn't able to see.
It is visible.
Transparent. See, if the things are visible to us, then the total light is not passing. So if it is a perfect transparent glass or something, it shouldn't. You people have seen buildings under construction. I don't know if you have seen buildings under construction, and when the glass sheets or glass panes are being, when they're being mounted, what happens is there will be big crosses put on the glass. On the glass panes, there will be big marks, white marks with paint marks. I don't know whether you have seen it or not. Now, why do you think those crosses are put? Because those crosses are put because, you know, the glass is transparent and there is every possibility the workers who are working there would not see the glass and they will bump into the glass. So what do? They
Okay.
put a white paint on that.
Red.
So if
Red and
red
white.
or white, something visible, right? So you understand that? So that means if objects are transparent and if the source of light is on any side, because they are not reflecting light, they wouldn't be visible. And if you have a perfect transparent bottle, let's say perfect transparent bottle, and you fill water in it, you can see the water inside it, but you'll not see the water. We don't have
Yes,
perfect
sir.
transparent bottles. We don't have perfect transparent bottles. That's why
But sir,
it doesn't happen. Yes.
Sir, I have a doubt here. Sir, if a transparent object comes into a transparent object, we can't see the main transparent object.
Now there is a different phenomena involved there, but as of now, only objects which do not allow light to pass, which allow light to pass through them completely are called transparent objects. So if they allow light to pass through them completely, what will happen? This will not be visible. This will be. Now let's say there is an object here. I have an object. Now if this is transparent, light will fall on this object, gets reflected and enter my eye. So what will happen? This transparent sheet will not be visible to me. This object will be visible to me. That's what happens in the shopping malls and everywhere, where we have glass windows or glass panes, glass doors or glass walls. What happens? I can see what is there inside it. I am able to see what is there inside it because light is falling on them and it is reflected from them, and the reflected light is not stopped here. It is allowed to pass. So I can see this object. Got it? I hope you could understand. Yes, Vivan, you are able to see the board now? Okay. So I hope it is clear. So, you know, so what is the conclusion that we can say? We can say that transparent objects are not visible. Why are they not visible? Because they allow light to pass through them. They do not stop light from, they do not reflect light. Okay. Muhammad Farwaz, you are late to the class. Anyhow, welcome. Fine. We were talking about light and I hope you can do things. Fine. Yeah. So now let's go ahead. Vivan, is the board visible to you now?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, good.
But sir, I had to join from another laptop.
That's fine. Yes, so there might be some problem with the device that you're using. Fine. Yeah. So now let's see. So transparent object. So mirror, is mirror transparent or not? We are trying to answer that question. Is mirror transparent or not a transparent object? Transparent object hoga ki nahi hoga? Pragya, yes, I couldn't hear you properly. Can you repeat what you said? Anjali says no. Yes,
So
Pragya.
mirror is not a transparent object.
Muhammad says no. Okay, mirror is not a transparent object. Now, if you have any doubt, you can see you keep a mirror here, and I have an object here, and I have observer here. I'm seeing from this point. This is my eye. Can I see this object from this side? I have a mirror here. I go back behind the mirror and I want to see an object in front of the mirror. Can I see it? We can't see.
No sir, no sir.
No. Why? Because light goes, reflects. Light goes, reflects. So that this light is not going through this. That means what? Mirror is not allowing light to pass through it. So mirror is not a transparent object. A plain glass, clear water, a plain polythene, these are all transparent objects, right? Just a second. There is a problem with the power. I hope I am audible to you. Am I audible to you?
yes,
Sir, you are audible.
Sir, you are audible. Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
So you have seen laminations on some certificates or something, like you have seen some documents being laminated.
Yeah.
The lamination,
Yes,
that
sir.
laminated sheet, is it transparent or not? The laminated sheet, is it transparent or not?
Not I think.
The laminated sheet.
Otherwise, we won't be able to see the certificate or anything
Yes.
that it is.
It is transparent because we can't see. Otherwise, if it would not have been transparent, we can't see the certificates and other things. Just give me 1 minute. I'll put on a light. There's a problem with my light. Just give me 1 minute. Fine. Yeah. Thank God the light came. So this is clear. So transparent is clear.